name is Vance McCarg. I'm a graduate of Logos School. When I first started at Logos, I wasn't fitting in a traditional school environment, so I started doing homeschooling, and that was I just didn't have the motivation, and also I just didn't have the support. I came here, and I was worried really that I wasn't gonna feel like I belong here. After coming to Logos, I realized it was just a really strong community that everybody wanted to kind of help each other grow. I learned my self-worth, because I learned that I can be appreciated and that I can make a positive impact. If I didn't come to Logos, I probably honestly would have dropped out. This was my last and just most gracious chance, you know what I mean?
Vance is one of those students that lights up a room. But Vance was also a student that I know really was hurting inside. When he first came, he was just a wonderfully polite guy who liked to make people happy. When he left, he was all those things, but he was happy. For a lot of our students, they don't see their greatness and they don't see their potential. And we get to just bring it forward, what's already there, and then they go out and do amazing things in our community. Kids are hurting, and they're still hurting. Not just from the effects of the pandemic, but there is a true mental health crisis going on in our country with depression and anxiety, with losing hope. For Logos to make a difference for 28 graduates, 52 graduates, 120 kids a year, and they come out on the other side filled with hope, we've made a huge impact. And that's what keeps us going.
Before I go on and to continue the rest of my life, I would like to tell you all that I will forever be grateful for Logos and everything it has done for my life. Thank you.
Before I started at Logos, there was a point in time that I just didn't want to live anymore. Things didn't ever seem like they were going to get better, so I didn't see the point. My parents weren't home that day, and so I left the house with the intention of not coming back. I'm not sure what stopped me, but something did. And it was shortly after that I decided that I had to do something differently, and something had to change.
I knew that Daniel was extremely depressed, but did not know that there was an actual time and day that he left with that idea. He just seemed despairing. There were things in the journey that we had been making that told me, he's giving up. He doesn't want to live.
That's when I decided to go see the school that my parents have been talking about. There wasn't a person at Logos that didn't care.
That's true.
So that's what I remember about Logos is I was accepted.
It really didn't take a long time to see changes in Daniel. The first things that I remember was him talking about the other kids.
I got to understand what they were going through, where they were coming from, and that helped me grow a sense of appreciation for what I had. I felt heard for the first time in a long time, and that allowed me to feel things that I hadn't allowed myself to feel.
They care for each student. That comes from the bottom up, top down. I mean, Kathy knows Daniel. She cared about us. It wasn't just Daniel. I haven't seen any other school that offers those type of things.
Logos quite literally saved my life. Today, I'm a happy, confident person I'm getting to marry my beautiful fiance later this year. I get to help people and work with people and build relationships on a daily basis, and I love what I do. I owe a lot of that to Logos.
I got to see him when he was a student at Logos and really struggling to find his way, and then find his way and become, you know, everything that we see today. Now I get the gift of seeing him in his adult life, because he is now back at Logos as a therapist doing amazing work with kids.
It can get better. If you want it to get better, it can get better, even if you don't know how. People really do care, especially places like Logos. And, you know, don't give up.